What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, man. I'm back with another video, man. You already know what I need you to do. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the notification bell, because it does go a long way with helping out the channel, man. If this is your first time, I already know why you're here, bro. You're tired of releasing on them keyboards, laptops, and desktops, and you're tired of being manipulated and dominated by female culture, man. You are in the right place, guys. This video, we're going to talk about corn, man, and the dangers of corn, and why you should cease and desist on all activities when it comes to corn, bro. I know it's a topic that I haven't spoke on in a while, but I know it's a huge problem for men. And this is one of the things you got to realize about corn, is that it is satanic in nature. Right? This is a satanic ritual that you are taking part in when you watch this type of content. These sexual immoral acts are not a coincidence. These are planned out, strategic partnerships to cast spells and curses on men and women to keep you bound. And every time you watch pornography, every time you click on a video, every time you search for a video, and every time you engage in that sexual transaction, because that's what it is, it's an exchange of energy. Every time you engage in that, you are binding yourself to that altar, and that altar is exchanging whatever has been agreed upon from participating in this act. You're receiving that, right? A lot of you guys don't watch porn every day, but you always find this urge, 3 months down the road, 4 months down the road, and it's a huge urge to bring you back. And next thing you know, out of nowhere, you haven't even been thinking about porn, and now you're watching it again. And you're on it for 3-4 hours and you don't know how you got there, right? This is the altar calling you back. It's calling you back to the altar. It's tying you back into the curses, the spells, the incantations that have been taking place over this particular act. They actually pray satanic incantations over these sex scenes that you're partaking in. Like when you watch this and you masturbate and you release your semen, right? You are part of that transaction. It's you, whoever's involved in that video, you're involved in it as well. You are participating in the evil that is being displayed on that screen. And that evil is taking a toll on you. It's taking effect on you, and it's causing you to have to keep coming back to that altar. Okay. That's why it's so dangerous, because you don't know what's been prayed over that altar. And when I say prayed, I mean they pray to their gods. They pray to the spirits that they worship. Right. So you don't know what's the exact spell or curse or incantation that's been placed over that video, and you are coming into agreement with it. You got to realize, guys, that sex is a contract. Sex is a contract. And when you participate in these sexual acts, you are coming into agreement with whatever you're partaking in. Okay. This is dangerous to your spirituality. It's dangerous to your relationship with God. Obviously, it's dangerous to your health. It's dangerous to your family. You really have, and this is what's so horrible about it. They could be saying incantations to kill one of your family members, or to take all your riches, or to take your talents, to take your virtues, or to, in exchange for participating in this video, the person who's watching it, they'll never be able to see the light of Christ. Like, you have no idea what they're saying, but you got to realize something here. Pornography is a multi-billion-dollar industry. multi-billion-dollar industry. And it's obvious that they are extracting wealth, riches, and virtues from those who participate in it. Okay? Because their organization is growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. It's a huge, huge demonic device, a huge, huge demonic organism that is constantly expanding and getting bigger, right? Every new teenager, kids, they're constantly getting them reeled in to pornography. And when you participate in this, you are giving up your virtues. You are giving up something spiritual, and you're receiving death. You're receiving physical death. You're receiving financial death. You're receiving death to your destiny. You're receiving death to your marriage. You're receiving death to any and everything that is associated with you. You're receiving death in exchange for it, right? So you got to pray. You got to run. You got to throw yourself at the mercy seat of Christ. And you have to do whatever you have to do, man, to stop watching pornography. You have to do whatever it is you have to do to stop, because time is ticking. Time is ticking, man. It's ticking. I told you guys you need to be praying an hour per day. I told you guys you need to be fasting. I told you guys you need to be on your P's and Q's. And some of you are just going about this haphazardly, and you're suffering the consequences for it. You know, a lot of you are relying on grace in the sense of it's giving you a license to sin, and you're committing sins because in the back of your mind, subconsciously, you're saying that God's going to forgive me, right? But there's a consequence for the sin that you commit in the body. When you commit these sins, there is something coming towards you. There is something that's going to take effect in your life that's a negative, okay? You're sowing death into your own soul. You're sowing death into your own life. And when you sow that death into your life, there's going to be a harvest. You're going to harvest that, right? So once you sow it, it takes time for it to grow. But once it grows, it sprouts up, and you got to deal with that. Okay. And you don't know when it's going to sprout. You don't know when the harvest is going to come for you to reap what it is you sowed. You don't know what seeds you are sowing when you come into agreement with pornography. There's different type of videos. There's different type of scenarios. There's different type of, intentions that they have behind each particular scene, each particular video. And these type of pornography just leads you into more and more sexual perversion, right? You start out straight. Next thing you know, you're a homosexual. Okay. Had no intentions, had no desires, but because you've watched so much pornography, now you have desires for things that you don't want. Okay. You got to think, man, there's no limit to lust. There's no line that lust will say, no further than this. It's unlimited what you can desire. You can be having desires for animals, man. You have no idea. They have videos to where it's son and mother, and it's father and daughter. It's like very sick and just detestable. Like, these people are inventing ways to sin. These people have been given over to a debased mind, and you're coming into agreement with the whole system. And the whole system is alive and well because there's a sacrifice that's being made. You're sacrificing your time, you're sacrificing your money, and you're sacrificing your semen. And you're putting all of this on this altar, and they're taking what they want to take from you. And then in exchange, you are receiving death. You're receiving death. You are receiving death, my friend. And I know for you young guys, It's hard, but it's harder to be caught up in that than it is to actually walk a life of purity. You have less thorns and thistles on your path if you stay clear of sexual immorality, pornography, and these type of things, masturbation, than if you give yourself over to it. If you give yourself over to it, it's going to be harder for you all around. The only type of satisfaction you'll have in life is when you're actually in the moment of committing a sin. But once that sin is over with, now you're left to deal with the shame. Now you're left to deal with the seeds that you sown, because the harvest is going to come, and you're just going to make it harder for yourself. So my advice is to do whatever it is you need to do. Jesus said, if your right eye causes you to sin, pluck it out. If your left hand causes you to sin, cut it off, right? You got to you have to have a mindset to rid yourself of these type of things. Okay, this is God of Lust TV, man. I hope you got value out of this video. I want you to watch my next video, because in my next video, because I'm dropping 2 videos today, in my next video, it's the greatest secret power against women. Let me see. I wrote the video down. So tune in for that next. Your greatest power over women. And I'm going to reveal what that greatest power is in the next video, man. Peace.